So yesterday, our health secretary, Matt Hancock, hinted that the lockdown could extend past December 2nd in the country. That's the Tier 4 total lockdown that we are experiencing in Britain right now. One of the Tory MPs, Ian Duncan Smith, said that if we don't get out of lockdown and we don't get out of even the Tier 1 restrictions, that quote unquote, our economy is dead. And here's the kicker. They're saying that if and when we get out of the Tier 4 lockdown, that the other tiers are now going to be much more drastic. So Tier 1 used to be 10 p.m. curfew. They're saying that's just not even practical anymore, and there's going to be much more draconian lockdown measures going forward. Meanwhile, Dr. Carl Hennigan has said that COVID cases flatlined 2 weeks ago. They flatlined 2 weeks ago, and our NHS is now operating at quote-unquote normal capacity. So again, we see very conflicting messages between our science community and our elected officials. And it's always very confusing to us as to what the actual agenda is of the elected officials, because it doesn't seem to be looking out for our economy, for our interests, for our mental health, for our younger generation, for anything. And this is the message I've been saying really for months and months and months, which is why I'm so confused by this political system where you're given two choices with two parties, but basically no solutions and no results. No one is serving the 9 million citizens of this city here in London, and our mayor is complicit with these ridiculous lockdowns that we all agree now were based on bad data. And yet our mayor continues to lock this city down and continues to ask for billions and billions of pounds of bailouts for failed transportation systems, failed housing, failed economies, failed businesses. And so what we need now, and I've been saying this now for weeks, is we need new leadership. We need a proportionate response to this virus, and we need science-based decision-making. I spoke with Dr. Martin Kulldorff this week on my show, and he talked about this concept of focused protection, where we protect the elderly, but we allow the young to get back to their jobs, back to their lives. This is the solution going forward, and yet our leaders are going to ignore this data. And if this lockdown continues past December 2nd, if you and I are not allowed to go home for Christmas and see our families, this is going to be a travesty, because all of this could have prevented. And this is the thing. We talk about control versus elimination. There is no eliminating this virus. There's only a matter of control. We have to find a way of living with this virus and making the decisions. And here's another thing. It's not choosing our health or the economy. You not only can have both, but you must have both. So we need an economy that's running and a healthy set of citizens, and you have to have both at the same time. You can't shut everything down and expect things to be healthy around here, because they're not. And we've got no money to pay for anything in the future, and our health care as well. So please leave your comments below. Again, I hate people that only bring problems. I like people that bring solutions, which is why I will be your next mayor of London. And on May 7th, we're moving into City Hall to make some real changes in this city and show people what real leadership looks like, what a proportional response to the virus looks like, what science-based decision looks like. We want to get our kids back in school. We want to get this incredible economy running, because by strengthening the economy, we will strengthen all things. And it's not just about the small businesses we want to look after, which we do, but all of us get knock-on effects from that, because that's how we're employed. That's how we have all of our livelihood. That's how our younger generation has opportunities. These are important things, which is why I'm talking about them. So please leave me your comments below. Really, it's really important to me what you think, because as your mayor, it's my job to listen and serve. Not my job to have some random agenda with some strange political backers, with some weird things going on behind the scenes, and some chumocracy where, you know, buddies get contracts and all the things we're seeing happening right now with the national government. My job is to serve. So please leave your comments below. Forward this video to someone who might need it, and let's go. We are running, and we're going to win the mayor of London on May 7th, and we're excited. Thank you.